Hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast. Today, we are going to travel back in time to the American Wild West. We will discover the life of a famous lawman named Wyatt Earp. But was he really a hero? Was he a good man or a dangerous man? In this episode, we will learn who Wyatt Earp was, what happened at the gunfight at the Corral, and why he became a legend. Let's begin our story. Wyatt Earp was born in 1848 in Illinois, in the United States. His family moved many times. Life was hard in America during this time. When Wyatt was young, he worked in many different jobs. He was a farm worker, a wagon driver, a buffalo hunter, and sometimes a gambler. Wyatt did not go to school for long. He learned from life, not from books. As a young man, he wanted adventure and money, so he traveled west to frontier towns. These towns were dangerous. There were few laws and many guns. This was the world of the Wild West. Wyatt Earp later became a lawman. A lawman is a person who enforces the law, for example, a sheriff or a marshal. Wyatt worked as a lawman in several towns, Wichita, Dodge City, and later Tombstone, Arizona. His job was to stop fights, arrest criminals, and keep peace in the streets. Wyatt was tall and strong. People said he was calm and serious. He did not smile much. Some people respected him, others feared him. Wyatt believed in order and control. He did not like chaos or violence. But he also believed that violence was sometimes necessary. In 1880, Wyatt moved to a town called Tombstone, Arizona. Tombstone was a mining town with much silver and money, but it was also full of trouble. There were criminals called the cowboys. They stole cattle and robbed people. Wyatt and his brothers tried to bring law and order. They worked with a man named Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday was sick, but very brave and very dangerous. The cowboys and the Earp brothers hated each other. There were many arguments and many threats. The tension grew every day. Everyone knew a fight was coming. On October 26, 1881, a famous gunfight happened in Tombstone. Wyatt Earp, his brothers Virgil and Morgan, and their friend Doc Holliday faced the cowboys near the Corral. The fight lasted only about 30 seconds, but it changed history forever. Guns were fired, 3 cowboys were killed. Virgil and Morgan Earp were hurt. Wyatt Earp was not injured. After the fight, the town was shocked. Some people said the Earps were heroes, others said they were murderers. There was a trial. The judge said the Earps acted within the law. They were free, but the violence did not stop. Later, Morgan Earp was killed by enemies. Virgil Earp was badly wounded. Wyatt was very angry and sad. He decided to take revenge. This period is called the Earp Vendetta ride. Wyatt and his friends hunted the cowboys. Several men were killed. Wyatt became more feared than ever. So, who was Wyatt Earp really? Some people see him as a hero. They say he brought justice to dangerous towns. Other people say he was violent and selfish. They say he used the law for his own power. Wyatt was not perfect. He was sometimes a gambler. He sometimes broke the law himself. He lived in a time with few rules. People had to protect themselves. So his life is a mix of law and crime, justice and revenge, truth and legend. Many years later, Wyatt Earp became very famous. Hollywood made movies about him. In films, he is often shown as brave, honest, and always right. But real history is more complex. Movies made him a symbol of the Wild West, a man with a gun fighting for justice. Because of these stories, Wyatt Earp became one of the most famous figures in American history. After his violent years, Wyatt moved to California. He lived a quieter life. He worked in business and mining. He met actors and writers. He told them stories about his past. In 1929, Wyatt Earp died at the age of 80. He died peacefully in Los Angeles. The Wild West was already gone, but his legend stayed alive. Wyatt Earp was not just a man, he became a symbol. A symbol of the Wild West, law and order, and human conflict. His story teaches us that history is not black and white. There are heroes and mistakes. There is courage and violence. When we watch movies about the Wild West, we should remember the real people behind the legend. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, goodbye and take care.